Thursday morning moon. Ty just left to go pick Blakely up. She's apparently supposed to meet Brooke in it. Cat. I don't know if Brooke got an earlier start or what. It's actually about the same time Brooke ends up out here with her, so. Anyway. Supposed to be a nice day. And there's the moon. It's not coming in very clear. It is like half a moon that's crystal clear behind just a light layer of clouds. So anyway, hey, the water in the house was still working this morning. That's a good thing. I didn't babysit the guy, but you know, I know who he works for, so I trust that he knows what he's doing. And the little bit we were up, you know, if he needed a hand or questions or something, everything looked like how it should have been done. One baby, two baby, three baby. Should be a four baby. Bad thing when they get moved over. I mean, one of them could be outside with mommy. Four baby. Little white dot out there by the feeder. That'd be his face. And 4 cows in here, no babies. I realized when I got done with stuff yesterday, I put the squeeze on the skid steer because Mory's supposed to bring me some small bales today. I put squeeze on prematurely. Got to get past those bales or those bags to put the small bales in. Anybody see an issue there? I can't pick those up with the squeeze. It won't go down small enough. I mean, actually, you know, I could. It'll do it. But it doesn't go narrow enough. And Rainey says it's time to me get off my butt, and if she lets me by, get her some breakfast. Well, there's some nice blue sky coming that way. The sun ain't peeking up yet, but it's making enough light to make it blue. And the moon disappeared. Go figure. Anyway, almost done feeding. So I've talked about how these guys end up eating their hay. For the most part, we'll call that empty. I mean, take all that together, there might be a flake and a half off a small bale in there. Otherwise, his feeder's usually clean. This one's got some junk in the bottom of it, so realistically, there might be half a flake in there that he would eat. Ty fed in this barn last night for me because I told her she don't have to use the bucket, just use a scoop. Excuse me. That is half of what was left of that bale. There's a quarter bale left here. So these guys haven't been eating much. That bale is, I open it. I don't know when I opened it, but anyway, instead of eating a half a bale a day each, which is what they were doing, quarter in the morning, quarter at night, well, they cut down. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's warmed up a little bit. It's not as well, it's wet now, but not today. It's supposed to be dry today. But it's just kind of funny how that works. And it's also funny how one of them one day will slick everything up clean, and the other one will hardly touch anything. And then the next day it's the other way around. But anyway, I gotta get them done. Wow. It'll probably get better, but I might not get to see the better one. But there we go. This little girl, apparently since about 4:30, has only said one word.
Are you gonna say it, Mory?
Say Mory.
We gotta take a drink first.
No, I'm on camera and I want a drink.
You say Mory? Mory? You say Mory? Apparently not.
No, she won't say it on camera.
She's shy, camera shy.
Yeah, what are you being camera shy today for? Huh? So,
Good
anyway,
idea, Ty.
can't get her to say anything
Quick.
else. I tried to get her to say good morning. I tried to get her to say Grandpa. She don't want to say nothing.
She'll say Mory.
Only Mory, Mory, Mory.
Right here. Hey.
His mommy just got a new tag so that they have tags that match because she don't have one anymore. And he is running a temp. And if you can see him breathing, that's what I hate about it when it's warm and damp. We've been watching everybody.
You know, it's a lot cleaner up here in the
But
corner, kiddo.
he's 104.3, I think Ty said. So he's going to get slammed.
Oh, for
He hasn't really been mopey, but
this morning he was laid out.
this morning he was
he's
laid
normally
out
the baby
more.
that lays out.
So that's what we're doing at the moment. Not too worried about Ferdinand there, but that other little one will probably catch him and get his temp. But he's just about a moose too.
And we might take her to, because she's still losing shit.
Yeah, I was thinking we might take her temp again.
I just
She's
have to
still
bring back
sloughing
up.
stuff off.
I mean, worst case, I'll pack her just.
It's
But-
kind of on the late side to pack her. If anything, give her some antibiotics.
Yeah, I have to bring back up.
Oh, you're going to come back to me after I held you
That's
down
for
on the
baby.
ground and Thailand violated your bunghole?
They did, and your temp jumped very quickly.
Yeah, it didn't take long to go up. But, you know, if you weren't watching him close, and I've been watching, he's the one, I don't know if I got him on video or not, the last 2 days, he's laid right here by the pole, and I wake him up, and
And then he's fine, but it's
had his head up, and his ears are up, and he's like, I'm fine, dude.
And Ruby Lou is my test dummy. So we've seen a bunch of videos of people that make tags and they put them in the microwave.
Before they ride on him.
She's my test dummy.
So her new tag was stuck in the
I
microwave
did it
for
for 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
And that's the most you want to do.
Yeah. And then she rode on it, so
So she got a blue
hopefully,
tag.
hopefully that holds up.
We don't like the blue tags as much, but I had a bag of them anyway, so I figured they'd be good
I
to
am
test.
I am not looking forward to getting all to him for his shots, especially where he's not near anything and Ruby's in the freaking way. I'd rather have him up there in the corner. Looks a little different in here. Those are just there for now. Mory was going to be by late this afternoon, bringing me about 80 bales of small bales of hay. But the equipment he was supposed to move right now, the guy wasn't ready to move, so he's supposed to be here pretty soon. We checked temps on these 4 calves this morning. They're all fine. And that heifer had that, boom, right there. Heifer calf. She had that, like a little bigger than a golf ball at her navel. And it's like the size of a marble now. So, and the other calves that were at that end of the barn, yeah, pneumonia. I think I only treated 2 of them. So they are now out here somewhere. I really don't know where they are. Oh, wait, I found one. One's right there. Anyway, this end of the barn has better airflow than that end of the barn. That makes a difference. Anyway, I'm going to grab me some lunch and hopefully get done with it before Mory gets here. Looks a lot different now. He said there's 70 bales. I'm fine with that. I mean, I figured 30 or 40 might get us by. I really wanted to get those 2 big bales out of there and that one we're feeding off of out of there, but then I could have put it over here. Instead, I took the chaff that was there and it spread out underneath it so it's not on the dirt. Don't take long to unload it as long as it's stacked right. He had one tie tier on the bottom. I had to move 4 bales to do anything with that. This thing's just hanging on here now so I can get rid of it. And put the pallet forks on and move that stuff back on this side of the post. I don't like to keep it over there this time of year because if we got the doors closed, there's nothing blocking that hole. And, well, Moisture can blow in quite a ways. And 2 cows decided they're going to fight. One that has a calf in her and one that has a calf on the ground. So, but yay. Okay, now I can get stuff shifted back around. And where that's at, we can take it over to that feeder, or we can take it to that feeder. Doesn't matter. And what I was told before, that's some 2-year-old hay, or maybe even 3-year-old hay he was trying to get into. He does put up some pretty nice hay. I mean, there's a few discolored spots, but how much of that was where the sun been getting to it? How much of it was maybe a little overripe when it was cut? I mean, we used to put hay up that looked at least as good as that bottom bale or the one above it. Now we put hay up that's like the second one in on the second tier, or a little better. Anyway, I didn't get you any video of that because I was hustling, because Mory's gotta get back and then go get equipment moved for a guy who hauls equipment for all the time. So anyway, finish moving stuff around and see what else I do. Well, it's that time of day. Somebody got a itch. And yay, I gotta feed them some hay. I got everything over there as well as it's gonna be. It's a little better here. Be nice to have a different roof someplace else to put a bunch of that. It doesn't need to be in here, but that's where I've got it. I'd rather have the feed stored in there, but anyway, get everybody fed. Oh, and Ty actually went home. Her and Becky ran to town after Mory was here, and they actually got out of here before he did. And came back for a little bit. I went in and had the rest of my lunch after I finished everything in here. So that means we won't see Brooke in the morning. Of course, they didn't see this morning or yesterday morning because Becky went in yesterday morning and picked Blakely up. And this morning Ty went in and did it. Just means Ty and Mory get to see Blakely in the morning for a little bit. And I think tomorrow's supposed to be nasty. End of the day and the sun finally actually comes out. Thought it was, actually I did feel a couple little tiny drops when I was unloading that hay earlier. And a couple others when there was a pallet of steel plate that was just on the other side of that. When we cleaned out the shop and redid stuff, that all just kind of got thrown on a pallet, and it was, haphazard, hanging off everywhere. That's all now neatly stacked on 2 pallets, and they're stacked on top of each other. And I don't know what Red did, but he's skipping pretty good today. It may just be old age, I don't know. Anyway, so that's our day. Finish my feeding. And I go hose my boots off since we got water. It's always a plus. And these girls are now begging. Notice how they get right up here. But 431, that's one of the new calves. She gets closer. I had her within about a foot of touching my hand the other day. Yeah, didn't I, sweetheart? And of course, 451, she's been coming up for quite a while. And 432 and 445. 421's that other new cow's calf. And the others, well, they make their rounds. That one I just got bumped away. Yeah, I'm sure that's, nope, I lied. That one, the one with the yellow tag. She'll get up here along the gate and get between whoever's at the gate and the gate and sneak about halfway over to me. Won't get any closer than that. Don't eat the feeder. Anyway, hope you all had a great Thursday. Hope everybody has a great Friday. And we'll see what tomorrow brings, because I don't know what I'm going to do yet.